what's around the bend. Big adventure, all bringing a friend when you're curious. I like curious jaws. Swing! Well, everything is so glorious. Sure. And everything is so wondrous. There's more to explore when you open your door and meet friends like this. Just can't miss. I get curious, and that's marvelous, and that's your reward. You never be old if you ask yourself, what is this? Like curious, I like curious, curious George. Oh.
It was morning in the country, and George was eager to get outside.
It's just a little rain. I'll get you an umbrella. I know. Let's check the attic. Aha! I knew I had an umbrella.
George thought the cart was wonderful. It would be perfect for carrying stuff.
Huh. I really should get rid of some of this. You want that? Oh, sure. My first yellow hat. Now that's a keeper.
George loved his new cart. Now all he needed was something to put in it. It was too small for a cow. It could hold a ton of coconuts, but there were no coconut trees around. That's what George could put in it. Interesting sticks. By the time George got out of the woods, he had quite a collection.
Hiya, George. Hey, you want to try some delicious made out of apples that I picked myself apple cider? Do you want a whole bottle? That'll be $3.50, please.
Why don't you and Allie make a trade? That's what we used to do when we were kids.
Yeah. I like it, but I don't want to trade for a stick. I like the cart, though.
George wasn't sure he wanted to give up his new cart. But then again, that cider was delicious.
Now, just remember, kids, once you make a trade, it's for keeps.
We know. Hey, and it squeaks, too. Here you go, George.
By the next morning, George had finished all the cider and was missing his cart. There were so many fun things he could be doing.
No!
Like playing hide and seek. Or carrying a pet fish around. But the cart was gone. Unless he could trade it back for something. Something Allie would like.
Can't have too many coat hooks. Keep. Sauerkraut? Oh, sure, whatever you need. Socko, oh, I haven't seen you in years. Keep.
You want me to trade the cart for a jar of sauerkraut? No, I'd rather have the cart. I'm kind of using it.
Maybe there's something else George has that you'd like.
Hey, yeah. Do you have a pony? Too bad. I always wanted a purple pony with pink hair that you can brush with a regular brush.
George was in luck. He had seen a pony just like that over at Vicky's house.
You want to trade a jar of sauerkraut for my pony? No, thanks. That's funny, but I don't want a stick that looks like a hat either. I wouldn't trade this pony for anything. Except maybe a dollhouse.
George didn't have a dollhouse. Allie had a dollhouse, though. If George could trade something for the dollhouse, then he could trade the dollhouse for the pony and trade the pony for the cart. It all made George's head spin.
Ahoy there, George! Could you hand me that hammer? Well, nothing like building something with your own two hands, I always say.
Building something? That gave George an idea.
You want to trade a jar of sauerkraut for a crate? You got yourself a deal. I do love sauerkraut.
Did you make that? Wow! I love it! Wait right here. Here you go, George.
George couldn't wait to get his cart back.
Hey, George! Like my cart? Allie traded it to me for an old backpack. You want to trade that pony for the cart? No thanks. I need this to help me carry stuff to the swap meet. A swap meet is where lots of people gather in a big space and trade stuff. You should come, it's fun. Who knows? You might find something I would swap the cart for.
Annual swap meet tomorrow only. One person's junk is another person's treasure. Oh, this is great, George. I'll bring all the stuff I want to get rid of. Oh, no, that's the keep pile. That's the get rid of pile. Of course. You never know when you might need a sombrero.
The next day, George hoped that between his sticks and the man's stuff, they'd have something that Bill would trade for.
Got it. Need it. No. I like her sombrero, though.
You want to trade the sombrero? Sure.
You want the cart? It's a deal. Oh, wait. I just traded it to Mr. Quint.
Don't worry. Maybe you can make a trade with Mr. Quint.
Well, that's a dandy fishing reel, but unfortunately, I just swapped the cart with my brother for this singing whale.
49 tons of krill on the wall, 49 tons of krill.
George found Mr. Quint's brother, Flint, but Flint had traded the cart to his other brother, Winch, for a back massager. Winch had traded the cart to Mrs. Rankins for some soap on a rope. And Mrs. Rankins had traded the cart to Vicky.
Sorry, George. I just traded the cart to some people from the city.
George had worked so hard to get that cart back, and now it was gone for good.
There's nothing here that I want. See, I'm an artist. I work with wood, and what I'm looking for are unusual sticks. Well, these are the best sticks I've ever seen. Thank you.
At last, George had a cart. Of course, he no longer had anything to put in it, but that wouldn't last long.